With the first-year player draft behind us, here's what happened on the diamond yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, Christian Yelich drove in 4 and had a home run as the Nationals downed the Brewers 6-4. He leads the entire National League in runs batted in. The Phils picked up, 19 hits in this one as they took down the Fish in Miami 14-4. The New York Mets picked up 14 hits in total as they blasted the Astros 8-1. The Atlanta Braves got 11 hits overall as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 11-1. The Orioles put together 10 total hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-5. The Pittsburgh Pirates finished off a 2-game sweep as they walked off against the Reds in extra innings 4-3. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Colorado Rockies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got a road win against Arizona 2-1. The Giants sent 3 balls into the seats as they made short work of the Padres 8-1. The Chicago White Sox launched 3 home runs as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 5-4. The Minnesota Twins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Rays 6-1. The Red Sox earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-1. It was their 7th straight victory. The Tigers had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-4. The Mariners combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-2. The Rangers hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-5. That'll do it for today. Enjoy the games and congrats to all the new draftees. We'll see you tomorrow. The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, Noah Syndergaard got the win on the mound, his 14th this season, helping the Nats down the Braves 3-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Marlins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-0. Tyler O'Neill was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Padres got by the Phillies 8-2. Ty Buttrey collected win number 3 this year, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 4-3. Matt Strahm grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Reds pushed past the Rays 4-3. Daniel Hudson earned win number 7 this season as the Pirates were winners over the Cardinals 3-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers 8-6. The Rockies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-3. The Baltimore Orioles got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5. The regular season is winding down, but the postseason races are heating up. Here's how yesterday's nail-biting action went down. Starting off in the National League East, the Philadelphia Phillies put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Nationals in Washington 13-5. As of right now, the Nationals sit atop the NL East, an impressive 10 games ahead of second, while the Phillies are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Astros racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-5. As of today, the Braves sit in second place in the National League East Division, 10 games out of first, while the Astros are in third place in the AL West. They're 15 games back. The Mets put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-5. Entering the day's action, the Marlins sit in fourth place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Mets are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cardinals went deep 4 times as they crushed the Cubs 10-2. Heading into the day, the Cubs sit in first place in the National League Central Division, 1 game ahead of second, while the Cardinals are fourth in the division, 14 games back. The Cincinnati Reds grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-0. As of right now, the Pirates sit in third place in the National League Central Division, 3 games back. And the Reds have now clinched one of 2 NL wildcard spots with the win. The Diamondbacks amassed 4. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In the American League wildcard game, the Rays pounded out 17 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Tigers, stamping their ticket to extend their season and play in the upcoming American League Division Series. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For Game 4 of the NL Division Series, Scott Kingery launched a pair of home runs while driving in 4 along the way as the Cubs defeated the Nats 4-2. They've now tied the series at 2 heading into Game 5. In Game 4 of the National League Division Series, the Reds totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks, clinching the series and earning their right to play in the National League Championship Series. For Game 3 of the ALDS,
Let's play ball.
Your attention, please. Now, number 51, now running at second base. 67.
Take your base, ball 4. 3. Ball 4, take your base.